Wheel of Time, you say? I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Mmm, smells delightful. Ah, let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful.
Karakarn.
Carcarn!
She. Oh, you know that's terrible.
I think I hit every button. No, I have more buttons. I got a few more buttons. Should I hit every button? I guess I could. I mean, we still have, I still got land peeing. I got the fight scene autopsy. I got a few more buttons. What's up? You guys are insane. Yeah, you guys must be just like me, bored on a Saturday night. Looking around on the internet and seeing some stuff that just made you physically ill. So you just had to do a stream, right? I guess that's where I'm at. I figured rather than sit here and be sad by myself because I read started to read some of the things. I decided why not? Let's go live and hang out with all you cool people, much cooler than me. Who's here? We got Dums and TLMs all over the chat. Bill Morndon, what's up? Aldan, good to see you, buddy. Shatterharan with the emoji throw up everywhere. No, what's happenings in the chat. That's a little bit depressing, but it's all good. No, I'm kidding. For the light of Shinoa, hell yeah. For the light, and yeah, and then jump into the middle of Eat Guys and Die. Steven, what's up? A+ acting and writing. Next step, Amazon. That's damn right. Amazon makes some of the most ridiculous, silly decisions. I don't. My internet is like taking a poop too. So, excuse me if I'm gonna close everything. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, I don't know. My internet's being so. If you get some, I'm still here. I got some stuff to look at with you guys today. If you guys got any suggestions, let me know. I'll pop them up. I was just bored. I figured why not hang out with y'all. Dude, guy, good to see you. Gadfly, as always, good to see you, sir. It's Articus, good to see you as well. Your painting machine. I saw a Doctor Who clip that made me sad. I think every Doctor Who clip at this point is sad. Like, it's one of those things I almost like thought of just to see the pain you guys are going through watching, because I haven't watched any Doctor Who ever. So I was like, maybe I should watch Doctor Who, see what these guys are feeling. Nah, I think that's probably a terrible idea. Terrible idea. What do you think? Yeah, I don't think I should do that to myself. I put up with enough from this, right? Let me turn the music down. I feel like the music's a little hot. I don't know why. It's like way down there. Shatterharn, good to see you. Raging out. Jim C, good to see you. Lyle Hammock, what is up, sir? Nah, it's Sunday morning here. Jill turns 15 yesterday, so today I do be recovering, running through some garbage articles. Seems a good way to do that. Hey man, I'm with you. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you with your post hangover, cry, I guess. Unfortunately, I was hoping there might be something out on Wheel of Time series, but I guess there's no news is good news. I had some suggested video from Road to Tar Valon that I almost, completely erased my YouTube account instead of watching, because why would I watch that? Oh man, it does make me sad still sometimes that those channels get views, but I guess yeah. I guess there is something for everybody, right? Right. But 23 of y'all are here. You guys are crazy. Thank you very much for being here. We have the Screen Rant trifecta today. All right. I'm trying to remember if I went over one of these or not. I can't for the life of me remember. But today, right now, and you guys may have some other ones that I missed, but I have the Screen Rant trifecta. I will give you guys the titles, and you guys can tell me which one to bring up first. All right. All right. Who's looking forward to Roadhouse 2, by the way? I still find it crazy, man. Can you hear a chopper sound? Is my shit all messed up? Zax, what's up? Is my mic messed up? Is everything messed up? I think that could be my internet, Aldan. I'm sorry. Or it could be me just tapping. I do have a nervous tap all the time. Yeah, Zax, me and Zax geeking out on Dark Matter. Getting to Choppa, damn right. I wish Arnold was in Wheel of Time. That'd be some fun. It's fixed, okay. I don't know. Maybe my cord was loose. Sorry about that. I think it's fixed. I keep seeing a short recommended to me saying Egwene Alvir Aes Sedai. Blah. Well, you know what? Being that, why not? Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, okay. We'll go with this one because this one mentions some theory I've never heard of. So we'll go with this one because Egwene is in there. What's happening, Elda? How you doing? So let's see. All right. All the evidence Wheel of Time's Aes Sedai coup is about to happen. And differently, folks, from the books. Because everything is different. Caladair, good to see you. Hell yeah, Jennifer Connelly is fucking amazing. We'll just stop right there. Holy shnikes, she's amazing. Woo! My goodness. What a woman. So Articus, you took the words right out of my mouth, sir. I thought this season was about getting back on track. But as you can see, there is a theme in these articles that I have. It's the screen. We got the Screen Rant trifecta, Salty. Don't you worry. I got 3 of them. The trifecta. I got the trifecta. Okay. Let's see. I don't feel like. Should we leave TLM up? I feel like TLM is too. I think we're on dumb articles. I think we got to get the wrong button. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. Get that dumb apple up there. Get that dumb app up there. Yeah, man. Dark Matter. We got. Yeah, you gotta let me know what you think of episode 3, Zach, because that's a great show so far. Hopefully, it keeps going. So. If you are interested, I have some info about JordanCon 2024 and JordanCon 2025. What? Do you have spies, Gadfly? How do you know this? How? Does this need you? I can send you a link. Does this need you to be on here, Gadfly? Is it easier for you to speak it? More JordanCon cringe. I could not find that image that Alex all blessed us with of the Cadzawain. The guy dressed as Cadzawain. I'm speechless. Sorry, but yes, Articus. I thought we were coming back. I thought this was going to. I got a JordanCon wrap-up email, and it just looked at it today. Oh my goodness. So there's a new series on. See, Alex did the same things. White Cloaks Alex did the same thing. Dark Matter, the one me and Zax are talking about. There's a new show on Apple TV called Dark Matter, based off the book a book called Dark Matter. They're different shows. And yeah, Dark Matter was cool on Sci-Fi, but that actually is not the one we're talking about. There's a new show on Apple TV. It's like a sci-fi drama slash, like, I don't know. The best thing I could relate to in Zach's, I don't know if you saw Counterpart, but the best thing I can think about when it comes to Dark Matter right now is Counterpart. Counterpart makes me think of Dark Matter quite a bit. But yeah, Gadfly, let me know. You need a. Is it easiest for you to jump on here and read the JordanCon updates? I mean, we need JordanCon updates, but it's confusing. But I feel like it's like Dark was a very good show too, and it was confusing. The reason I like Dark Matter so far is uh, I'm getting some answers like sprinkled in with some more questions, right? So as long as they keep going that direction, plus, and then you got Jennifer Connelly in there, which if it's a 6, it makes it like a 7 or an 8 just because of her. So oh, there it is. Let me see here. Hold on. What's happening, James? Good to see you. All right, let's see here. Sorry, what happened? I got signed out of my Discord. Got signed out of my Discord. All right. Here we go. All right. JordanCon wrap up. Is this real? Yeah, but okay. Like, how did you get this? Did you closet attend? Like, how did you get on the mailing list for this? The Source, is that like their newsletter? LaRon, what is up? Good to see you. I gotta make this bigger. Can I make it bigger? View this in your browser. Frick yeah, we're gonna view it in the browser. We gotta make it bigger. There we go. Get rid of that. Boop 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 doo. All right. Here we go. All right. Can everybody see that? A little bigger. Let's make it a little bigger. Make it a little bigger. There we go. Now everybody can see it. JordanCon, The Source. Is that their newsletter, Gadfly? It's real? Okay. Yes, thank you, Max. Remember to update that video. Good evening, Yanon. Good to see you. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Zax. I know you haven't been feeling good, and that voice has been hurting you for a while. So, Counterpart is excellent, season 1. Very nice. But let's see here. Why the fuck is there a skeletal dragon? That is a good question. That is a good question. Let me see. How am I going to do this? There, I'll do it this way. Now I can see cats. All right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right. So Gadfly is a spy. Good job, Gadfly. Way to get the deets. Way to get the deets. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. JordanCon, The Source. JordanCon 2024 wrap-up edition of The Source, the newsletter. JordanCon's officially over. Missing our con family already, since that's what it is. It has nothing to do with Robert Jordan. Hope you all made it out safely. Blah blah blah. Recovered from the drunken ass play, I guess, or the touching. This isn't what I planned on doing, but why not? Why not? Oh man, hate to hear that, man. I hope she's doing better. Hate to hear that, dude. This year was incredible. But before we start looking ahead and diving into planning for 2025, we already need your money. This is where we would normally ask, is it April yet? Awkwardly, the answer is yes, but blah, blah, blah. Why? So, good question. Why is this the Jordan Con label? Or like, why is. What the fuck does this have to do with anything? Why is the poster for Jordan Con a skeletal dragon fighting George Washington soldiers? Can somebody tell me? Anybody? Jordan Con is apparent. Like, look, I'll blow it up even more. Look at this. Look at this. Can I? No, I'll just make the page bigger. That could be the reference, because the series is an undead abomination of the books. That you could be you could be dead on. Dead on. Well, I hope she gets better, Lyle, and hopefully I can keep your mind off it a little bit. What shooting? Like, is this supposed like shooting the Liberty Bell? An undead dragon. I guess. Okay. All right. Well, moving on. I'm gonna have to shrink it a little bit because I made it real big. All right. Each year, our primary goal is to raise money for our annual charity, the Mayo Clinic. Since Jordan is a nonprofit, or Jordan Card is not all the money we collect goes throughout the week, including the membership merch sales, goes towards the two things: the Mayo Clinic and the con budget for next year. Each year, are blown away by the support received. Blah blah blah. If the money really does go to the Mayo Clinic, that's nice. I'm not even going to say anything bad about that. So, if that's where the money goes, that's excellent. So Jordan Con. So I guess low estimates, guys. You saw. All right. So how much you saw where their convention was held, right? How much? How much would it cost to rent that facility? Because like I'm half thinking like me, Alex, and the boys, everybody needs to just find a central location and have a freaking creator con or something like that, or something, or White Cloaks con or some catch, because like I don't know, but total, because that con it looks so cheap. It doesn't look cheap. It looks really cheap, but I'm not gonna, if this money's going to the Mayo Clinic, that's great. So I'm not gonna say I need receipts, because I don't know, but because this seems like Jordan Con seems like it's just a bunch of people hanging out. So I mean, you know, but total money raised $24,664. Where do we raise the money? Charity auction. I don't know what. So I don't. What are they charity auctioning? Charity gaming. So somebody bet $495 on Uno. I find this a little sad. Art show commission. They couldn't get an artist with any talent to make any, like. Do you know? Ugh. Just get somebody to make a bunch of dragon banners, and you're gonna make 50 grand. Just make banners. Just like, how many, like if you made, like if I went into a Wheel of Time type con, and just I came in, and the only thing I brought in was either T-shirts with the sigils of like, you have the dragon sigil, you have the Banner of Light, you have Andor, you have the Red Hand. You just make shirts and banners with the sigils on it. Tovion, say Tovius again. If you're out there, love you, buddy. Just do that, right? And just the money will start pouring in, right? Renting a boardroom for a day at a hotel, depending on the quality and size, is about 200 to 300 a day. Large hall, 500 to 600 a day, depending on the catering and decor. So JordanCon was what, 2 days, $1,000. We could rent a hall and just have a clusterfuck. Maybe sell some stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we'd have to name it something subtle to get the, that's the best way to to show fans that they're not all these crazies. We have the normal con, Jordan normal con, where like we're actually talking about Robert Jordan, having Robert Jordan panels talking about the books. Wow, they made $500 in henna. So people paid more money for henna tattoos that wash off. Friends and family of Jay Dario, I guess, donated $144. Okay, well, how many people joined us to make this happen? Total attendance, 1,132. That seems sort of sad to me. Is that a sad number to anybody else? Robert Jordan, one of the most popular fantasy writers to ever grace the world. One of the most popular fantasy series of all time. Couldn't even get 1,500 people there. I don't know. That seems. I don't know. I've obviously. Well, there's also like so standard. So I like so. Oh, you're talking about the hernia. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad. I should be laughing about it. Yeah, no. I hope she's better, Lyle. I'm sorry you're having to go through that. Um, but like, if there was so much debauchery and drunk shit going on, I wonder how much they damaged the facility. Because you've seen like those like all gas no brakes or Channel 5 videos where like he goes to the furry conventions, because that's sort of the level I put this on, is like those conventions of furries, only the furry conventions are much larger, right? So I put it on the level of the furry conventions. So like, remember Narc the Trolloc, what's up, brother? For all the Jordan Cup problems, at less that's what I did say. Yeah, no, that's exactly. I hope this 24,000 went to the charity, like that. I do agree with that. I think you're absolutely right. It's nice that it's not just being done for the benefit. It's like, look, if you're getting money like that and you're donating it, that's cool. I mean, I don't like that it's basically a party atmosphere, which is fine. You want to have a party with your friends, cool. I just don't know why it's titled Jordan Con, and then you don't have anything Robert Jordan based there. So you're always killing it with your stats on Twitter. Nara, good to see you, man. Thanks for hopping in, dude. But yeah, you're right. At least it's not going in somebody's pocket. If it's going into going to the Mayo Clinic, like that is that is a good thing. Like I'm not even gonna say that there's nothing negative to say about that. It'd be interesting to know how much of that went there, but that's they're not hurting anybody. If they even if they donate like 5,000, so be it, right? It's still money going to a charity. So, um, after the con, we sent out a link. See, I feel like I want to see the feedback link, but uh, that's not fair to me. So, did you say there's Gadfly? Did you say there's news of 2005 on here? The costume contest, like this. Okay, so this makes me sad. So here we got all the costume contest people. All right, I'm gonna bring it up here. All right. So this guy, even though we made a lot of fun of him because of, I'll bring it up. Even though we made a lot of fun of him, good on him. He's still, he's probably got one of the best costumes there. He would have been better if he didn't do the horn thing. But you know, but so be it. I forgot this was just a guy in chainmail. Forgot that freaking Sauron was there. That was a weird one. Whatever the hell is going on in the middle, that one of like the thing is too, like if you look at the costume contest has regressed. Okay, because I was clicking through some stuff. Um, I feel like this girl in the ideal outfit didn't. Was this girl? Did this girl walk? That's actually looks like it's the IO outfit from the show almost. Um, but I feel like last year's, like, because I looked at it sort of because I thought they put something else up on the Jordan Con YouTube channel, and I looked at the costume. Oh, that's what it was. I was looking through the costumes to try and find that Cadzawain one, and yeah, it's one of those like I think it's gone the wrong direction. Like the costumes were not nearly as good, which is it's weird. Usually it should get better, which is sort of weird. So the costume contest, we checked that out. That was weird. That's sort of a cool piece of artwork. I'm not sure what. I just like that's cool art, but like you're Jordan Con. Do something Jordan-ish, Wheel of Time-ish. Uh, so you said there's news on here somewhere. Let me get through it. I won't spend too much more time with this. Cosmere Team Trivia. That was the thing that see there. That's at least a better freaking logo. Okay, like the undead. This is at least like. Oh boy. All right, what's next this year? Maybe we're all looking forward. The Con of Ravens. Next year will be Matt themed. I don't know who those people are. All right, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's a much better logo, though. It's a much better logo. But yeah, I don't know. Jordan Con was a thing, and now it's gone. Hopefully, some of that money got to the charity that they're hoping to get to, and they didn't have to pay for damages for the whole hotel. And yeah, did I miss it? Was there something I missed, Gadfly, or was that it? Who is that author? Hold on, let me bring it back up. I didn't think it was anybody really of note. Let's see here. Guest of honor, Cherie Renee Thomas. I don't know who that is. Another Akasana. No, hold on. Let me get this off the screen. I closed it too fast. You guys had questions. Bringing it up. Bringing it up. Bringing it up. There we go. All right. All right. There we go. Jordan Con announcement. Toastmaster Gerald L. Coleman. So I'm not sure who any of these people are. These are the special guests. Cherie Renee Thomas. I don't know. Books, Africa Risen, 9 Bar Blues, Black Panther Tales, Black Panther, Memory of. Okay, so just maybe I don't know. Maybe she's popular. I don't know her. Artist guest of honor, Osaka. And okay, great. And Gerald L. Coleman. I don't know who that is either, but so I don't know. I don't know. Feels like it's going to be another big nothing burger, but you know, we'll take a look again. I mean, look, man. Like I'll be honest. You know, the it's actually it's what like Narc said. There's a lot of problems with Jordan Con, but at least like when it comes down to it, at least it goes to a charity. I hope the money makes it there. That's all. You know, I hope it's and then if it's not, if it's a party for like I don't know that I guess my thing is they shouldn't call it a con. It's just like a freaking. It's not really a convention. It's just like a fan meetup, like in a party. It just it's just I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know, dude. What Jordan Con 2025 image? I'm moving on. What's up, Uno one Uno? Well, that isn't that funny. What's up, Jacob? Good to see you. I am Vendel. Good to see you, buddy. Jaden, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. All right. You could make a very bad joke about the 70s, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit sad. Like we talked about it a few times, when we have that representing the fandom, um, it's sort of hard to admit you're a Wheel of Time fan, and that's sad to me. Like I shouldn't have to be embarrassed when I say I like Wheel of Time because of not only the shitty show, and then just the people that like I still stand by if anybody that was normal walked into that convention center expecting some sort of Robert Jordan convention, they would have walked right back out because it had nothing to do with Robert Jordan or any of or Robert Jordan Wheel of Time or anything to do with either of them. So, but yeah, so the articles, all the evidence, Wheel of Time's Aes Sedai coup is about to happen and differently from the books. Well. Let's see here. So the reason this caught my eye was because I think this is the one. Is this the one? There was one that talks about. Oh no! That's not the one I was thinking of. There's another one that mentions Egwene. So we'll go through this one first, but then there's the Egwene one is another article. So yeah, the Screen Rant trifecta. I'll tell you that. So the Wheel of Time TV series is reshuffling known events to bring the White Tower drama sooner because God knows that's what we all want is more White Tower bullshit and drama. The season that's supposed to be. Now remember, guys, the great lie we're dealing with right now. Okay, remember the great lie. The great lie is season 3 will be more in track with the books than season 2, right? So when we bring up all of these articles, and when I talk about all these articles, and all the stuff that they're saying has a zero to do with any of the books, it just hammers it home even more that they are complete liars and they have zero respect for this for Wheel of Time. Because we're bringing the White Tower drama sooner. Well, how about you backtrack and get Rand to the Stone and get Kalendor in the mix, or do some of the other stuff that you skipped that involve much more important. Well, I mean, the White Tower coup is important if we're being let's be fair. But how about we build to a little bit rather than Elaida just being there, right? Wheel of Time series is reshuffling something. Blah blah blah. Liandrin is setting the stage for Suwan's downfall. As hinted in past episodes, her displeasure is clear. So, all right, this is gonna be really weird. Okay, so as hinted at, this is where we get to start making some guesses. Okay, Elida is hinted to enter the scene in season 3 with Shoran Agdalasu. I can't pronounce her name. I'm sorry, ma'am. You're a great actress. Possibly joining the cast as her character. Alvarian confirmed. Where? What are you talking about? You talking about Leandra being Alvarian? Or Alfie Lancho? Never mind. Dude, you're probably right. Hold on. Wait a second. So that's what's going to happen. So Elida is going to come to the tower and be stupid like she is. Only they're going to make it obviously. Is it? No. She's not. To Lanfear, to the audience, yes, but to the tower, no. I'm pretty sure that the tower is still ignoring that Black Aja is the thing. The tower and the tower in the show doesn't know their head from their ass. They have no idea what the fuck's going on. Which is not, I guess that's not too far from the books, but you know. So is that what's going to happen, Gadfly? Is that what you think is going to happen? Elida's going to come in. Leandra's going to maybe Leandra's going to pour some poison in her ear, even though I don't think Leandra really needs that, or Elida really needs that. But Elida's going to come in. Leandra, since they're both Red Aja, she's going to whisper some baddies in her ear, and it's gonna be Liandrin that brings on the coup, and then Liandrin is going to be Elida's keeper, therefore Alvariandrin, is that what we're talking about? Alvariandrin? Sounds about right. As numerous developments make clear, the fight with the White Tower is on the horizons of the time. You know, it would be great this season if they just skipped all of the White Tower and never went there. Wouldn't that be fantastic? No, she's not. You forget it's a new season. We're gonna forget that character exists, right? That character is just gonna disappear because Moraine is got her power back. She is not. I guess remember the people that run the show can't even remember if she was stilled or blocked or shielded or what, right? So, but the main point is Moraine is able to channel again, so we will forget all about the family bullshit again, and we will never talk about it again, right? At the end of the 4th book, The Shadow Rising, a group of Aes Sedai dissatisfied with Siuan Sanche's decision-making started a coup, which accumulated in the latter losing of her title as Amyrlin. Naturally, this upset the balance of power in Tar Valon. Blah, blah, blah. It was Elida who prompted the first coup, urging her... The first coup? Following the removal, selling Elida received support. Okay. Which paved the way for the full-scale Aes Sedai rebellion. Yes, her raise the power. Correct. Wheel of Time is skipping ahead in the timeline. Wow. Are they? Wheel of Time. The show is skipping ahead in the timeline. The show is changing the order of in which things happen in the book. No, they forgot to add anything from the book. You're pretty certain that's going to happen now. It's shaping up that could be it, Gadfly. That we're going to have Liandrin is Elida's keeper. Why? Because we love how great Katie Fleetwood is. She is such a great actress. When you have an actress like Kate Fleetwood, you can't waste her. You have to use her as much as possible because she is so great. So since she is so great, instead of killing off Leandra like we should, or getting her captured, she's doing so well. She's such a great actress that we had to change how everything goes because she is so good. She is such a great actress. There is a timeline. This is a great question. I don't know. Yet to be seen, sir. Yet to be seen. In terms of timeline, Elida's Aes Sedai coup is a long way off, considering that the series just wrapped the adaptation. I'm not even going to read that. Elida doesn't overthrow Suan until the end of The Shadow Rising, where Prime Video showed. Were Prime Video show to follow the same formula, it would have to go through the Dragon Reborn and most of The Shadow Rising before to what are you fucking. However, it's been confirmed that Shadow Rising will be the focus of Season 3. That indicates that Dragon Reborn will be skipped. So once again, hold on a second. Excuse the typing. Let's see here. Trying to find the old articles where it says that I wish I could find it. Let's see here. Doesn't look like I can find it. But we all know. I don't need to bring it up. It'd be great for a side-by-side. But we all know that that's not what they said they were going to do. Will we have the infamous Matt banging a furry girl scene? You mean the badger? So we all know that they said that Season 2 was supposed to be a mix of The Great Hunt and The Dragon Reborn because they were... Remember the infamous line that The Dragon Reborn and The Great Hunt are essentially the same book. Remember that line. It's hard to forget because we're all pissed off about it because it shows a complete lack of understanding of what's going on. So remember, every time that it says there indicates that they skipped the Dragon Reborn, they are a lie. They're lying. Liar, pants on fire. They never intended on doing the Dragon Reborn. They never intended on doing the Great Hunt. They just did whatever the fuck they wanted and just told us a bunch of gobbledygook to shut us up. Right? It's coming back in line, guys. It's coming back in line. So, nothing really important. Like, I don't know. Agree to disagree, guys and gals. Nothing really happens in Dragon Reborn, so we can skip it. Right? We're coming back into line because we know, like, there's no better way to get the series back on track for what happens in the books to completely skip the Dragon Reborn and get the Tower Politics moved up as far as possible because nothing important happens in the Dragon Reborn, right? Nothing at all. Rand doesn't, set up his first base of power or, get one of the most powerful artifacts in humankind or, find the Aiel or any of that shit, right? No, my bad. Sorry, nothing important. Nothing. Joshua, that is a truer statement has never been spoken. I still truly believe if they just stuck to the books as best as they could, if they just did some smart edits and cuts, made some smart cuts and some smart edits, that the Wheel of Time TV show would have outpaced Game of Thrones in popularity if they just stuck stuck to the story. But couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Thanks for being here, Joshua. I'm not sure if I've seen you chat before. Thank you. I know sometimes it's hard. We're a rowdy group of individuals, but welcome. Good to see you. Leandrin has already proven she wants Suan to pose. Well, Leandrin wants everybody to pose. She's fucking Black Aja. Like, what are we talking about? No shit. She wants the power. Duh. What does that have to do with anything? So are we doing the whole thing where it's gonna be? So it is going to be Leandrin's idea, not Elida. It's not gonna be a power grab for Elida. So is that what we're gonna do? Okay. Let's go on a trip. Let me paint a picture. So is that what we're gonna do? Elida is gonna come into the tower, and she's going to be, because again, we're going to have another great actress. So we're not gonna rate for the character. We're gonna rate for the actress. Right? We're going to rate for the actress, not the character, right? So is Elida going to come in and be like a Goodman? Is she going to be a good Aes Sedai, and then Leandrin is going to poison her against Suan? So that way the show can have a positive outlook on Elida as just being somebody that was duped? What do you think? I don't know, Jacob. It seems right. I mean, maybe, I don't know, making money, but I guess we don't really care. Will Wheel of Time have a fourth season, or will they cancel it? This atrocity. I think we're gonna get a fourth for sure. I really do. I've said 4 for sure from when we started. So, I mean. Hell, I mean, Amazon has just renewed Mr. and Mrs. Smith without the 2 actors in the lead roles, and Roadhouse 2 has been greenlight. So who knows what they're doing over there? Yes, exactly, Max. But that's not what we do in Hollywood anymore. We mold the role for the actress. They don't understand that this is backwards. The actress would be, you pick an actress that fits the role, and then they live up to the role and make it their own. Not the other way around. Okay, so we're going to do. Suan remains in control of the White Tower, but the notion of her losing her power has already been teased on more than one occasion. One instance of this was the exchange between Landra and Lee. If she falls, you fall with her. Yeah, that line that was out of nowhere for no reason. Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that Leanne is nowhere near Suan, which wouldn't happen either, but whatever. Being her keeper. Though not so someone has Leandra has made no secret of displeasure with Suan's role in the island. She hates everybody. She hates everybody. Of course she wants everybody. She's working for the Dark One. She wants everybody to die. Come on. Suan won't be able to explain Rand's escape from... He's the Dragon Reborn. That's how you explain it. Yeah, that's why you don't put her in that position. Oh, boy. Or there's actually a very simple explanation. I got attacked by one of the Forsaken. And Moraine betrayed me. Seems pretty simple to me. Suan won't have an easy time explaining the Carhian incident to the Aes Sedai. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy. They cast a stupid actress to play Elida. To be honest, they can't actually portray Elida as she should be. Neurotic, self-obsessed, arrogant fool. The lady has too much gravitas for that. Exactly right. It's gonna be Elida is right, because that's the woman they cast. So, it's pretty much just gonna be Avasarala from The Expanse, only in a dress, and well, she wears dresses in that too, but in Wheel of Time, it's going to be the same character, I would guess. She's going to be smart and witty and cunning and right, and then she's going to be outsmarted by Leandrin or I don't know, but they're not going to make. I doubt they're going to make Elida look like a fool like she is. My God, what is this obsession with Leandrin? Forgive the spelling. She has nothing completely overused in the show. It's maddening. What is the obsession with Leandrin? Well, we know what the obsession is, and it makes no sense, Lyle. The obsession is, once again, they like Kate Fleetwood. They don't give a crap about Leandrin. So they cast Kate Fleetwood, an actress that they like, in a role that shouldn't last. Again, same thing with the Moiraine problem. You've cast an actress that you like in a role that shouldn't exist long term, and then because you like the actress, you don't want to get rid of her, so you change everything and mess it up. So that's right. So that's the problem. Is again, we are writing and doing a show for the actors and actresses, not for the story. We mold them around the actors and actresses we like. We extend roles and decrease roles depending on the actors and actresses, not the plot and the story that we should be telling. They made Siuan do the things Elida did already. The new O scene should have had every single one of the Aes Sedai in uproar. Yep, with serene faces calling it out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Glad to be here. I've looked for a while. Don't catch a lot of lives. Appreciate your channel. Thanks, man. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you being here. Whatever way you are, lurking or whatever. I lurk a lot where I go to. In the books, the understanding that Siuan had been up to Moiraine. Wait, what? After calling 14, I said carrying the mysterious Siuan notably failed to stop Moiraine and ran from escaping through the waves. Lost approval. Although shortly after that, Rand was proclaimed the dragon. Yeah, he was proclaimed. He didn't proclaim himself. Moiraine did it because Leanne. Yeah, remember, Rand was proclaimed dragon by Moiraine because Leandrin told him to. The Aes Sedai were never briefed on what was going on, but it shouldn't take long for them to piece it together. How would they piece that together? I don't understand how they piece that together. In the books, the understanding what Siuan had been up to with Moiraine in regards to her long-term search for the biggest culmination of the fact that it exposed her. After what time season 2 ending, the TV counterparts will have similar reasons to lose their trust. And well, Siuan, frankly, Siuan should be deposed in the show. She's an idiot. It should be too hard for someone like Leander to place the blame for all of this on Siuan's secrets. Because again, I feel like it's the same problem. It's the Perrin problem all over again. Siuan has bungled all of everything she's done. She has sworn a fourth oath on a Aes Sedai. She bungled everything in Cairhien. So the people that there should be no. She should be deposed. She has boggled everything. Tap my wire. Is my mic West up again? Sorry. I need to stop shaking my knee. So like same thing with Perrin and the White Cloaks, right? So the White Cloaks have every reason, and they're in the right to hunt down Perrin and kill him. So like, where's the drama in that? I don't like. their actions are completely correct. So the people that are defending those two are going to be in the wrong as well. It doesn't make any sense. You've written yourself into a fucking corner. The Wheel of Time has set up Elyda's introduction. Where did it set up? Okay, somebody in chat, please tell me. Please tell me where they've set up Elyda's. Where has Elyda's introduction been set up in the show? Before we move on, where has it been set up? And while I'm waiting for somebody to try and figure out an answer, hey, hit that like button for me. If you're not subscribed, why not? What the hell? What the heck? Maybe think of becoming a member, support the channel. You guys are the best. All right, moving on. So nobody has an answer because there is no answer. Moiraine mentioned the character who leads the coup in the books. So we're saying that the Wheel of Time has set up Elyda because a character mentions her name once. There you go, Gap. Because they mentioned Andor, and the book readers know she is supposed to be an Andor. Right. The Dark One's hand is at it again. While Leander is the best position to arrange for Siuan to meet with her disgrace in the season 2, the show's adaptation of the coup may feel incomplete if the character originally responsible for it had no part in the story, but the finale implies that she hasn't done away with Elyda. In season 2 finale, Moiraine described her mentor in the White Tower as controlling, precise, terrifying, and strong. All 4 words. Wait a second. Elyda wasn't Moraine's mentor. I'm not remembering that. Are they saying that Elyda is going to be Moraine's mentor? Is that what this is? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, mentor seems to be an over the show's mention of Elyda. Where all 4 persons who trained her in the books. Fitting description of the person who trained her in the books, Elyda. So they're saying that Elyda trained her in the books, which is a gross understatement. Like in gross overstatement. Elyda. Just because, like, wow, talk about a giant reach, saying that Moiraine was trained by Elyda in the books. Like, am I the only one that thinks that's a huge overreach? It says Elyda mentored Moiraine. More like abused, right? Exactly. So I think this is a gross overreach and a retelling of history. Just this line is fitting description of the person who trained her in the books, Elyda. That's incorrect. Even okay, I guess it's not incorrect because she probably trained her at a time. Was one of the many that trained her, right? I mean, that's not how the tower works. The tower is not one person, so she may have had a hand in training her, but come on. The show's mentions of Elyda lay the groundwork for her to show up in the Wheel of Time season 3. No, they don't. I'm not even going to read all that shit. That's bullshit. Wheel of Time has teased a massive female channel battle for season 3's first episode. Wow, so Oh shit. So here we go. Like, look at, so we have speculated Josh a few times here. So yes, so this is Ryan, this mention of this banana 15 minute uh scene at the beginning. The cold open for episode 1 of season 3 is supposed to be a 15-minute long Aes Sedai fucking, I forgot, ripping, like, I forgot the word. It was a weird word. What's up, Mule? Good to see you, buddy. Um, Once again, an article from Screamer written by someone who has not read the books at all and is listing all the talking points that have been told to mention. Yep. But yeah, so what was it? Shredding. That's it. Shredding. Thank you, Articus, my man. Appreciate you. Good Lord. 38 in chat. Hit that like button. Thank you for being here, guys. You guys are awesome. Oh boy. Should I throw out the member link? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. If you're tired of just hearing me. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Another sign the coup is coming is teased by the massive battle of female challengers. Wheel of Time showrunner Rachel describes season 3's opening scene as a bunch of women in their 40s and 50s shredding each other. There it is. A bunch of women. What does that mean? Correct. Total page chills. Well, they just said, because they mentioned Elida's name, possibly, that they set it up. So I don't know what that means. I really don't. Yeah, why does this statement make me look forward to season 3? A bunch of 40 and 50-year-old women shredding each other. Why is that, like, wow? Oh my god, I can't wait. I've got a giant erection. Oh my god. Like, what was it? We talked about it. What was it we were talking about? What did we say this was? Did we say this was going to be oh man, what did we say this was going to be? Somebody said the event, and we were pretty certain that's what it was going to be. Like, we were talking about a flashback or something, weren't we? What's up, David? Good to see you. I can't. Dang it! What the hell were we talking about this scene being? We were talking about it for almost a whole stream. We were talking about it. Does anybody remember what? Because we all pretty much agreed that it's not going to be the tower coup. Because, like, if they do the tower coup at the beginning of season 3, it can't be the tower coup. It can't be. Like, it. Just think about this. Talk about how fucked up this season is going to be. So, thanks, Jacob. Appreciate you. Why can't it be? Okay, so they've mentioned it a few times themselves. That one, Elida isn't even there. So what, are they going to do a Witcher thing where they do a future event first and then they play it back? That's it. That's what it was. Yeah. You're right. Thank you, Staplebo. Somebody get Staplebo a membership, my man. Jesus. Yeah, you're right. So we speculated this was the Black Tower, the blacks escaping the tower. It can't be. It cannot be the tower coup in the first 15 minutes of season 3, unless they're doing some stupid Witcher thing where they're doing a future event and then it's like, okay, let's see what happened. Because, like, the tower coup, they've said it by their own words. The tower coup happens at the end. So we're gonna pull. Think of how fucked the season's gonna be. What'd I say? What'd I say? What'd I say? Phrasing. I said something. I said something bad. So the coup, Mule, it can't be. Think about the writer's room of the show and tell me why it can't be. Yeah, the Black Aja Aes Sedai escaping the tower. Yeah, wow, that was some bad phrasing. My bad. Thanks, Max. You're looking out. The Black Aja escaping the tower with the Terran Graal, the stealing of the Terran Graal. I think that's what it's going to be. Okay, so let's see here. So I don't know. Like, if it's the coup, like man, we are going to know instantly. Can you believe? Like, can you guys think in the future when we are all watching this, whether it's in the Red Hand Discord or live watch or however we're watching it, hopefully together as a group, because that's the only way we can survive this. If this opening scene is the tower coup, we immediately know it's even worse than we thought it was going to be. But see, no. So I think you're close. But see, this is also why I don't think it's the coup. I think also the Black Aja escape also is another thing Leandrin can orchestrate and use to whisper in Elida's ear to start the coup. I think the coup, instead of something focusing on Rand or Matt or Perrin, like all the important things, the really important things that happen, instead of it being any of those events, the Tower coup will be the eighth episode, the finale, because it will either be the large event in the finale or it will be the large event in episode 4 in the middle. Max is. I thought we really. How, you know what? I'm gonna put the poll up again because I swear we did this before, and the last time we did it, you guys didn't think it was the coup. So, will the beginning of season 3 be the tower coup? All right, pull this up. Let's see what we got here. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You could do that too. Yeah, that's a good point. Could be Abu Dar. Try to think of the stupidest thing that you can probably closest prediction you can make. Probably, I think I just need to do a predictions stream just to have it on record. Did I spell coup wrong? I probably did. Did I spell coup wrong? I don't care. You guys know what I meant. Did I? Oh boy. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they do that. All right, so let's see here. Where? Oh, I lost my article. There it is. All right. The two most obvious explanations for such a fight: the White Tower coup or Leander and the Black Aja making their move against the Aes Sedai. Either scenario will be rooted in the Shadow Rising story. Yep. So there you go. Man, is season 3 gonna be a doozy? Well, that's also the thing, right? Did they say female Chandler? So that doesn't mean exclusively Aes Sedai. Searching might be the way. They said it says channelers, yeah. So it doesn't say Aes Sedai. So I mean, yeah, it could be Sean. It could be Abu Dar. You're right. I mean, I guess it could be Abu Dar. I mean, it could be. Why not? It's going to be embarrassing at best. Yes. Yes. True. 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 Stable says it'll be a scene introducing the wise ones. Who knows? I just think it's too. Now, again, I guess I am giving them way too much credit, but I feel like it's too early in a season to be introducing something that's story driven. It should just be a stupid action scene that they unpack later. I don't know. I don't know. What's everybody else thinking? Let's see here. So we're at 42 to 58 with 19 votes. 42% yes, 58 no. You really hope they blow half their CGI budget. I would not be surprised if they did. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know why either, right? Like, what am I gonna learn? I guess I don't give them much credit at all, ever, do I? I should stop. I should never. Oh boy. So let's see here. Where are we at here? Before I move on here, to the next one. 30 likes. Thank you. Thank you very much. 37 in chat. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Let us. While I'm gathering my thoughts here a second, let me give you something delightful. I'm just gonna take a drink real quick. Hold on. Here we go.
Wheel of Time, you say? I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Smells delightful. Let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful.
Sorry about that. Had to take a big swig of the old water bottle. All right, moving on. Moving on to Article 2 of the Screen Rant trifecta. The Screen Rant trifecta. Wheel of Time Season 3 casting sets up a surprising Age of Legends story that's not in the books. Wait, what? Not in the books? Not in the books? It's not in the books? Guys, it's not in the books. But guys, I thought, wait a second. Guys, wait a second. I thought this season was going to be closer. What happened? I thought this season was going to be closer to the books. My sister sent me a whole bunch of mayo packets too. Sorry. I gotta start making more mayo packet videos apparently. Ridding the world of mayo one packet at a time, right? The ticking is back, huh? Okay. All right. Is that better? Is that better? Yes, they lied again, 100%. All they do is lie. I guess we aren't getting closer to the books. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Is it? It's not gone. It's still there, guys. Is the ticking from my microphone still there? Give me yeses or nos. Yes or no in the chat, please, before I mess with it. Good now. Okay. Apparently, I got a bad wire. I'll have to fix it after the stream tonight. So, do you guys? Should I open this up to members? Oh fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw the member link in. I've been going at it for over an hour here. You guys want some members in here? It sounds like a playing card in your spokes. Is it still? Does it still sound like? What is it? You said it's gone. Okay, when it happens, it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a wire. I'm pretty sure it's a wire. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Let's see here. So, once again, we have lied. We are not going back and track. We're now putting the Age of Legends. Like, so is this? So can I ask you guys something? Do you think this is a direct result of them of that of this Age of Legends movie that they say is going to be made? Do you think they're doing this to build the foundation for that? I mean, I guess that wouldn't make sense because, like, they're not related. But okay, I'll leave it then. Because they announced the show, right? And then we haven't really heard anything. So they can't build foundations for basically storytelling. Yeah, you're right. Again, why am I being so generous? Man, I am being uncharacteristically generous, giving them credit. Like, wow, what is wrong with me? What is happening? Oh man, let's get a shout out for Narg, killing it on Twitter as always. Season 3 of the Wheel of Time delves deeper into the Age of Legends because that is exactly what we need. We need to delve deeper into the Age of Legends. Because, God, Jesus Christ, like, this is, all right, like, they should just stop talking, right? They should just stop talking because every time they say some bullshit and then they come up with some other bullshit, right? So you say we have too many characters, we can't introduce them all. So what are we going to do? We're going to delve into the Age of Legends, which we're going to have to introduce more characters that aren't in the books. Even though we said part of the problem that we're having is there's too many characters. So how much like credibility do you get when you say that you're going to do that? You can't do this because of one thing, and then you just start adding more characters that don't exist. You lose all credibility. It's just fucking stupid. What's up, Flopsy? Boom. Flopsy in the house. What's up? I did. Yeah, eat up. Flopsy in the house. Oh. Nobody saw you, but that's okay. Now my mic's too loud? Man, jeez. What happened now? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm behind. Oh, man. Wheel of Time delves deeper in the Age of Legends, focusing on powerful channelers and key historic events. All right, so here we go. So this is what so obviously they're not setting up for the movie. This is what they're doing. This is where we're going to get the sympathetic Lanfear backstory. Am I wrong? Gadfly, you here? Gadfly, you still here? I should start writing down my prediction. This is, I think, where we're gonna start getting our sympathetic backstory for Lanfear. Maybe let's see here. Maybe let's just go wild. Maybe we're going back to the Age of Legends, and we will see the Ishmael because guys, remember Ishmael, Lewis Theron, Lewis Theron, and Lanfear were a throuple. Okay, so since we really like the actor that plays Ishmael, we got to have him back, right? Because because we write for the actor, not for the part, right? So, uh, you think that's what they're doing? Maybe, but I still think this is where they're going to somewhere in here. I think they're going to throw in the Lanfear sympathetic backstory to make her sympathetic, and then there's gonna there's gonna be some weird, like, she prayed to the light. Are they just that dumb? Maybe they are just that dumb. Maybe they are just that dumb. But uh, so we're going to key historical events. So yeah, that's probably gonna be whatever's happening in Ryuden. Maybe, who knows? Uh, an older Latra. Who is Latra? An older Latra in the upcoming season suggests a story set after Lewis Theron's death, potentially exploring uncharted history. Oh, fuck off. Wait, why did she? I totally forgot. They didn't even let Lewis Theron be the Tiamerlin. They made it her, didn't they? What's up, Brian? The completely made up Aes Sedai, right? Who speaks Old Tongue very badly. Yeah, he's just the dragon. If the writers make the era of the Age of Legends a progressive paradise, then I will sell my soul to the Dark One and become a Dark Friend without thinking twice. What? Of course, that's what they're gonna do. Come on, like, of course, that's what they're gonna do. Why we're spending any time in the Age of Legends, I don't know, but why? And he's the Dragon Reborn, right? He's not the dragon. I totally I totally forgot that they were calling him the Dragon Reborn. It's like, dude, he is the dragon. What are you talking about? Uh, oh my god. What a stupid character. That's also another thing that they screwed up on is she should have been much younger because you know no Oathrod. But just saying. The return of Latra. Oh, thank God she's back. May revive the theory of her connection to Egwene. Wait, what? Where am I? Have I missed the truck? The return of Latra? Latra? I'm just going to call her Latra. I don't give a fuck. May revive the theory of her connection to Egwene, adding a new layer to the character's backstory. Wait a second. Are we now? Are they fucking doing? They're. Oh my god! They're making her a female. They're fucking doing it. They're fucking doing it. They're fucking doing it. They're fucking doing it. She's the Tamriel Reborn. She's going to be the drag. She's going to be the female dragon. They're gonna make the Tamriel like the female dragon, and it's gonna be Egwene. What the fuck is happening? Can I get some what is happenings in the chat, please, right now? Hold on. I got the perfect thing for this one.
Oh, you know that's terrible.
What in hell is going on? Oh man. Hey guys, heads up for anyone who hasn't seen the Age of Legend photos for season 3. He just put, do you mind me bringing him up, nerd? I'll pop him up here if you want. Go follow Narg on social media too, on Twitter, man. He's always on top of everything. He's on top of all the numbers. What is happening? Come on, members. Let's get those what is happening emojis out there. Come on. All right, let me see. We'll come back to that. Oh my god! Wow. I hate Twitter X, whatever you call it. I know I follow you. Why the hell is it not bringing it up? Why can't I find it? What the hell? Like I know I follow you. Hey, somebody in chat, give me a link because I can't find. For some reason, my Twitter is not bringing up Narg. Well, you can't find Narg either. What the hell is going on? Could anybody got a link to Narg's X account? Okay, thanks, man. There you go. That is so crazy. Yeah, Gadfly, thanks for trying. Wrong one. Oh man. What the hell? Sorry, this is crazy. Use the delay, peeps. Roman. What the fuck? There we go. All right. Got it. Finally. Okay. So, guys, remember it's at the Daily Trolloc. Okay. I thought I was following you. Apparently, I wasn't. That's weird. All right. I got it. I got it. Finally. Finally, we're cooking. All right. There we go. All right. Yeah. We've seen these. Here we go. So, here are Age of Legend. This weird ass cart. So, so it's at the Daily Trolloc. I'm gonna throw it in there. Boom. There you go. Can't find if you're not following Narg, follow Narg. He's got all the he brings up all the stats. He does a good job of trying to be fair as fair can be. So I don't know what. So is it just? No, I don't know. So there's that one. Then we have. Do you have where's? Oh my God! There's the. I don't know what's with these outfits. Oh my God! It's so bad. So I think this lends to what Staple was saying. If they're gonna have the cart, this is gonna be like the cart of Angreal and Terangreal that they abandoned or whatever. And remember, this is a giant, like, I don't know, pointy tower of nothingness. Like, remember? So yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare. Wrong screen. Yeah. So well, like they're doing all this future tech stuff, and then you have a cart, right? Like I don't understand. Like you have all this future tech, like oh flying the, and then they have a cart with wheels. It's like why? Good night, Lyle. Good to see you, buddy. I hope your daughter's feeling better soon. That was weird though. I don't know why I couldn't find it. Took me so long to. Well, it took Narc freaking adding me. That's cool. Hell yeah. Brewed in a city of contemporary 21st century art. Yep, absolutely. I know it's silver, right? I wonder if it's made out of titanium or some draganium. It's a metal cart. Oh my god. What? The return. So this is the one. This is the line that's the most like the whole thing is. But the return of the Tra may revive the theory of her connection to Egwene, adding a new layer of the character's backstory. Is that a flying wagon? No, it's a metal. It's a gray metal. I'm assuming metal. Rolling wagon. It becomes a helicopter. Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! Let's get it done. Are people supposed to ride inside that thing? No, it is a carriage built for not for riding. It's a storage carriage. I don't know. I don't know. Casting details for Wheel of Time Season 3 set the stage for the Age of Legends story that's not in any of Robert Jordan's books. Again, we are going back to the books, aren't we? The historical era known as the Age of Legends is remembered as the time when the Wheel of Time, blah, 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 blah. We all know what that was. Easily the most important figures lived during the Age of Legends were Lewis Theron, a.k.a. the Dragon. At least Screenwriter got it right. Because what happened to Lewis Theron and the Forsaken and the Central Foundation, Age of Legends naturally a key part of the history. Even so, it's thus far received limited focus. Yeah, because it's not in the books, and nor should it be. If Robert Jordan wanted to write about the Age of Legends, he would have. With the show not given much attention to the Age of Legends events from the books. Even so, it's thus far received limited focus in Prime Video show, with the show not given much attention to the Age of Legends events from the books. What the fuck? Like, am I reading this wrong? Yeah, I know. It's gonna be better, right? I'll just hang in there. It'll get better. That sentence just gave me like a brain fart. I don't know what the hell that was. Season 3, on the other hand, looks to go much deeper and may even tell a whole new story from that era. Are you guys excited? We're going back to the books. We're going to tell a whole new story about the Age of Legends that you just said was not in the book. The Wheel of Time Season 2 casting sets up a story set decades after Lewis Theron's death. So not only are we not getting so we're getting when men are crazy and women are gonna be talking shit about Lewis Theron and the 100 Companions. Is that what it's gonna be? %70 of the people like the show as much or more than the books. Truer statement has never been said. True. Oh gosh. Yeah, Josh, that's an old joke. I'm not sure but Rafe in one of his interviews tried to pass that off as fact. He said it's the biggest lie I've ever heard. According to a casting report, 74-year-old Ania Marzan will play the role of Latra, a member of the Aes Sedai. What's interesting about the decision is that Latra already appeared in the show, albeit as a much younger actress in the role. Katie Braben portrayed the character in the Age of Legends scene in Lewis Theron. Judging by the significant age difference, it's safe to assume Latra hasn't exactly been recast. It's more likely the Wheel of Time is depicting a different period. Oh boy. Aes Sedai age very slowly, especially when they're not on the Oath Rod, which they're not in Age of Legends, which is a sign that any scenes with Ania Marzan's Latra will take place several decades after Lewis Theron's storyline. Are we going to? Oh my God! They're doing the building of the White Tower, aren't they? They're gonna do the creation of the White Tower. Egwene's gonna go through the arches and read. Bro, they're doing everything except what's They're doing everything except for what RJ put on the page. This is what it is. Yeah, they're doing everything but no. The Green Man's dead. Oh wait, the Green Man is just grass. Oh my god. Yeah, they're gonna. I bet you they're gonna. Egwene's gonna go through Ryuden, and she's gonna see the creation of the White Tower. With that in mind, it would seem that the series is gearing up to explore an event that occurred sometime after Lewin's death. That'd be that would be a striking decision, considering that in the books, what happened between the breaking of the world and the start of the main narrative hasn't been explicitly shown in novels. For that reason, how individual members of the Aes Sedai carried on after the aftermath of the breaking of the world is largely unknown. Yeah, so we can do whatever the fuck we want, right? Yeah. Who Latra is in the Wheel of Time? She's not in the books. Thank you, Screen Rant, for making that abundantly clear. So once again, we are now creating more screen time for a character that doesn't exist. Even though we keep complaining about there's too many characters, we keep creating new ones. So very good. The lack of scenes devoted to this particular period of time's history means that anything covered from the show may not be taken from Jordan's novel. Corroborating that idea is the fact that Latra herself isn't in the book. She was, however, created by Robert Jordan Latra. Blah, blah, blah. Only appearance in canon is that it was in Jordan's The Strike at Sheo Ghul, a 1996 short story that provided extra context when Lewis started conflict with Dark One and Age of Legends. The short story Latra was introduced as an Aes Sedai with reservations about Lewis Theron's leadership. Yeah, so she's one of the chicks that screwed everything up for Lewis Theron. Awesome. Ultimately, Latra and Lewis Theron wound up leading the Aes Sedai in different directions. When it came to stopping the Dark One, both wanted to ensure the Dark One remained sealed, but had opposing ideas on the safest way to accomplish that. Latra used her influence to convince the female Aes Sedai not to assist Lewis Theron, forcing him to proceed without this is detrimental to the plan. The chances of this, and as a result, the male half of the source was tainted. Right, so there you go. So, dude, Screen Rant that's awesome. Screen Rant just blamed the female Aes Sedai for the taint. Awesome. You got something right. They got something right. There you go. So Screen Rant just blamed the women Aes Sedai of the Age of Legends for the taint. So based, true. Latra, and many of the Aes Sedai who didn't take part in Lewis Theron's plan outlived the dragon. Because they fucked him over. But exactly the details of the future is vague. The straight show, according to the story, Latra rose to prominence, which rivaled Jesus, that of Lewis Theron before her. She died during the breaking of the world, but the story said blah blah blah. With an older Latra appearing, the ambiguity surrounding all of this provides Wheel-Time Series 3 with a unique opportunity to expand on the Age of Legends history. So here we go. So now we're going into what was her plan, by the way? Does anybody know? Like that's still one of those things that I love about this whole thing. Her plan to seal the Dark One was what? Latrine. I like that. Latrine. I'll just start calling her Latrine. What was her plan? Anybody that thinks that the female Aes Sedai were correct in not helping the 100 companions, what were their plan? To just sit and wait and hope for the best? Like what other plan is there? Just right? Why didn't they? I know she had no plan. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She had no plan. No, I'm just saying. I know she had no plan. That's all. I know about the whole Choden Call thing. I'm just saying she had no plan. She had no plan. I'm not correct. Expand, Mule. Go. Go, Mule. Expand. I want to hear it. Letra's return revives the unproven book. What? Wait a second. Okay, before I go, what is the unproven book theory about Egwene? Her plan was to reincarnate Egwene. Oh man. Like yeah, I thought yeah. So like, but didn't just hold on. So maybe it's been a while, but it didn't. Isn't that what prompted the strike? Was the loss of the keys? Right. So so her plan. They were doing her plan. Her plan failed. So Lewis Theron said, "We have to strike now before they find the keys, and we're fucked." Or find out about the keys, or use the keys, or discover the keys, or whatever. Right? So her plan failed. So time to make a new plan. Right. And then they lost the keys. And then strike at Sheol. Right? I'm trying to remember. Like it's not like he went off half cocked. Like they were following the plan and then the plan failed. Like they made them and then the key access keys were lost. Well, I mean, like that's whether it would have worked or not, they were doing that plan. Well, I mean that yeah, that's true enough. But the problem is that Louis Theron is correct. You're like like talk about the role. Like nobody can ever convince me that Louis Theron was not correct. You have two like nukes that could blow that could just split the two of them. They could split the world in two, literally. No, Louis Theron was 100% correct. 100% correct. And I am on the side that says it would have worked. It would have been sealed properly if the women didn't fuck them over. Nope. Incorrect. There is no proof of that. Zero proof. You are making up history that did not happen. The only thing we know of is that the women did not go, so the men that sealed him were not able to seal the bore properly, so that the Dark One was able to reach out with the counterstroke and taint Sidene. If the women went, that's where we always that's where the unknown is, and that's why this could always be an interesting discussion. You always have people disagree, because if the women went, which is what I think, if the women went and helped out the men using both halves of the true source like it's supposed to be used, the boar could have been sealed properly, and the Dark One wouldn't have tainted anything. We'll never know. See, there wouldn't have been. So we don't know what would have happened if the whole reason the backlash worked was because we had no idea they had no idea it was going to happen. Why do you think the Dark One's prison is sealed incorrectly and he's breaking out? Because it was only Sidene that you know. Yep. Yep. So you cannot assume that you can't really, it's what you believe, right? You can't assume either way, right? So I believe that if the women went, they would have sealed the bore properly. If you want to believe that if they went, then both sides of the true source would have been tainted, then you're free to believe that. There's nothing that says one way or the other. But it's my belief, since uh, pretty much the whole of the Wheel of Time is male and female using two halves of a whole to do wondrous things together. I think if they went together, uh, it would have sealed the bore properly, and there would have been no counterstroke. I think the true power of glue was only needed because by the time it's up to Rand to fix the bore, it was further beyond repair than with LTT. Oh, the shadow would have. Well, that's also my point. Is when the keystones are lost. See, why aren't we talking about this at Jordan Con? By the way, this is a good debate to be having, right? Have the strike at Sheo Gould debate at Jordan Con. Good lord, like, right? But so that's also up for so you follow the Choden Call plan. The Choden Calls have been built and made, and you're ready to do whatever the hell, wreak havoc on the shadow with them. Then those keys are lost, and for all you know, in enemy hands. As soon as those go into enemy hands, do you think the shadow is going to have any qualms with just nuking places? They want everybody dead. And even so, they were desperate enough to make these things. That's where they're at. The shadow is winning. She didn't have a plan. Well, okay. So when her plan failed, she didn't have a better plan than Lewis Theron to stop the shadow. I guess not saying she didn't have a plan is wrong. Her plan failed, and then instead of supporting the most powerful person in the world because they had no choice, she decided to be a bitch. Actually, I'll just say it. She decided to be a coward. Because even and that's the other thing. Okay, so what's the worst that happens? Both sides of the power are tainted, and all channelers die. No, I'm not, dude. It's all good, man. Like, debating is that's the fun part of this, right? Like, it's good to have a counterpoint because we get to talk about it, right? We're talking about something much, like, look, just in the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long we've been talking about the strike at Sheo Gould, that has been more entertainment than the whole show has given us, right? Whether you believe she was right or not, we can have a friendly discussion talking about point and counterpoint on why we believe what we believe, right? Whereas we're talking about Latrobe, who doesn't exist, unproven or who barely exists, unproven book theory about Egwene. No, I'm not worried. No, no, no. It's all good, man. I don't think I offended you. I hope not. Um, my point is just like we don't have fuck, man. That's what I did halfway reading through these books was debate about theories and shit, right? That was part of the fun of this series. Was there so much to talk about? Um, but like here, I think CH is saying I think the ability of men and women to work together to cleanse the taint proves the viability in the universe of female side of the power being used in contact with the taint and not being tainted back. So I also think that on top of that, CH, showing that the male half and the female half working together to eradicate the taint also proves proof of concept that if the male half and the female half were used together at the strike of Sheo Ghul, they could have sealed the bore properly. CH exactly, the seal would have still been able to deteriorate over time and eventually fail, but the two together would have prevented by tainting. See, I don't even know if that's the case. Maybe because of the wheel, right? It would have taken maybe it would have taken longer for it to fail, but you know. Hey, that's a great call. The pool of pure sardine is a huge tick, for it would have been fine if the bitches weren't witches. Maybe, maybe we could talk about it forever, but that's a good discussion, though, right? That's fun. That's instead we're talking about Latra's return revives an unproven book theory about Egwene. Let's have all the weird pictures of her. She's unbreakable, unstoppable. She's unbreakable.
What? An explosion of flavor! I'm working some very unstable herbs!
Adapting the Strike at Sheo Ghul. So now they're adapting the Strike at Sheo Ghul. Uh, I thought we were adapting fucking the Shadow Rising. What are we adapting? Her tits are unbreakable. She's a master crumper, though. You know what would have been cool if the strike debate was shown between two on screen without feeling the need to belittle LTT as a dumb man. Oh, absolutely. This exact debate could happen, right? Like she mentioned, her plan. Hell, you could even drag it out a little bit. Her plan, watch him making the Choden calls, right? And then you have the setback with the Choden calls being lost, and then debate him going, we tried your plan, it failed. We lost the keys. We cannot use the Choden calls. We have to do something. Not only is the shadow getting stronger, but now they could possibly get their hands on something that could literally split the world in two. We have to go. And if we don't go, what is your option? If we don't go try to seal him, what is your plan now? Make two more Choden calls? We can't do that. What is the plan? If you don't have a better if you have a better plan, I'd love to hear it. Right? What a great scene that could have been, right? Fuck. Nope. Panel concept for Conference of Light 2027. Are we really doing the Conference of Light? Is that really going to happen? It's a simple motivation. Your plan failed. The Dark One is coming. We need to do this. If you have another idea, let me hear it. It's really simple. Maybe I should just read the Strike and Say Ghoul for a video. That could be fun. Do the voices. Hello, I am Latra. And dive deeper into what happened after Luthier's death. So remember their version of the Strike and Sheo Ghoul is that little thing where Ishmael is put into the eye of the world. However, highlighting her role in the breaking of the world and any additional exposition given to her story will likely revive interest in an old book theory from the 90s. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is this the same thing as the Gaidel Kane as Uno theory? Here we go. The release of the Strike and Sheo Ghoul led to speculation that Latra wasn't just a throwaway character Jordan created to flesh out Luthier's past. Rather, it was a heavily theorized that Latra was Egwene's Age of Legend counterpart. When did this happen? I literally spent years of my life on the blacktower.net message board debating theories just like this. How come I have never heard this before ever? Have any of you guys heard this before? This is complete horseshit. This never happened. This is BS. Right. Never. The end notes for Strike say that this is that Egwene is Latra reincarnated? I'm confused. Maybe we're wait. What? Why are you declaring victory? I'm so confused. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's from the author herself. I just don't agree, but it's hard to not agree with the author. But let's see here. So. Because if there had been women as well, then both Saidin and Saidar would have been tainted. And his plan worked, except for the one side of the effect of the back blast, which tainted Saidin and caused him and his men with them to the The other male Aes Sedai had to go Minnesota because was supposed to begin to restore best to the taint, but that's why Saidar was not tainted because there were only men there channeling during the accuracy of the dark. I disagree. So I'll share it, but I still disagree. I think it's short-sighted. I don't think he thought that through, if I'm being honest, because it doesn't make sense from his own story. So this is an interview in 2003. I love this answer though, because this guy doesn't seem to fucking have any idea, because there were only men. No, I mean, no, I like, it's hard to disagree if that's what his if that's what his vision was, then that, is Robert Jordan. I still don't think the women uh, were right to not go. Just because the result was bad doesn't mean that they were still right. And I don't think that this is a, whether that's what he meant or not. I mean, obviously it's his vision, right? But like just what Bill Warren said, Saidin and Saidar together is a magnitude of order more effective, right? So you know, I don't think he thought it through that well. But he says it right here, so I'll give you points, Mule. But I disagree. But he is the author, so I can't. I guess that's probably. I don't know that. I don't think. I don't know that it's. Instead of it being the women sacrificed the men in my eyes because they were cowards. They weren't willing to step up and save the world. So I don't even know that I don't even know that they're necessarily. I get what you're saying, James, and you're probably like the best way to word. That's probably the best way to word it. But I still don't think that they were right. Right? I mean, like, I think that the like, without knowing that, oh, see, it's like, oh, see, the bad thing happened. Well, of course you're attacking the Dark One, bad things are going to happen, right? um but you know well, okay, sorry, which part? Hold on. No, it said it would. Hold on, it says, so here, I'll read it. The result of the plan was that Louis carried out his plan with only the male Aes Sedai. So there were only male Aes Sedai channeling there, which was a lucky thing, because if there'd been women as well, then both Saidin and Saidar would have been tainted. And this plan worked, his plan worked, except that one side effect of the backblast was which tainted Saidin and caused him and his men there with him to go mad there and then, and the other male Aes Sedai to go mad slowly as they touched the source and began to absorb bits of the taint. But that's why Saidar was not tainted, because there were only men there channeling during the act sealing up the Dark One's prison. Yeah, so that's sort of where, like, I could still, like, if like this, and this is where this would be fun, because I would call him on this, right? This is where, like, if I was giving, so if this was a good interviewer, right? Like, and CH, you're right. If this was a good interviewer, and he knew what he was talking about, I would bring up well, Saidin and Saidar, when men and we, there was no linking happening, right? So there's no linking, or minimal linking. Well, men can't link without a woman, right? Women can link, men can't link without a woman. Is that correct? Or right? Is that wrong? I don't remember if that's wrong. No, he found that, but I think no, oh, it's a book signing. Okay. Right. So, like, that's okay. So it's just somebody at a book signing. Okay. But, like, so my follow-up question would be like, well, like, exactly that. No linking, so no circles. So they didn't it was a very limited power source that they used to seal it, right? And not having the women there, you know, their power was greatly limited, right? So, like, that would be one of those things I would have pushed back and said, like, well, wait a second, like, how do you know that's exactly what would happen if the women went? How do you know that the sealing wouldn't have gone better? Because the whole series is developed around the fact that the Dark One's seal was imperfect. It was not done well, right? I mean, Ishmael's free, right? I mean, the sealing it worked well, and that's also he's also wrong. It didn't. His plan really didn't succeed. It half succeeded, sort of. Like, he stopped it for now, which wasn't really his plan. His plan was to cage him. So, it's a big point in Mule's corner, right? I won't deny that. I think it warrants more. I would have loved to hear a deeper discussion with Robert Jordan with an explanation why, with everything we know about the One Power and the True Source, why the females being there wouldn't have affected a different outcome. Sure, Mule, right? I think he probably would have came up with a better answer, but in a book signing, like, how many times do authors contradict what they say in a book signing? Like, I feel like Brandon Sanderson does it every fucking book signing. But still, that doesn't matter. It's on record, and for the last thing he said about it, I still think it's open to speculation. The notes of Striker Serial, written in the form of a fictional, in-world, unreliable narrator, leaves it way open to speculation and very much sounded like a jab at fans who were asking. I don't know. Sometimes Robert Jordan sometimes low key got mad about some of that shit, like the whole Asmodean thing. I feel like he always got mad about that for some reason. I don't get it. Because it was far from obvious what the hell was going on. But the old book theory in the 1990s, the release of the Striker show led to speculation that Trawl wasn't just a throwaway character. I don't remember that at all. These theories were based on the evolution of Rand's relationship with Egwene. Although they had started out as each other's first love interest in the Two Rivers, Rand's status as the Dragon Reborn and Egwene's right. This is all made up bullshit. You don't know anything. Like, no, there's no relationship. They're just at odds. Why does their complicated their dynamic and mutual trust as Egwene became increasingly entangled in the politics of the White Tower. Her loyalty to Rand waned, and the two came to realize that they had different goals. Her opposition to Rand's plans in the books has drawn notable comparisons to Traw's issues with Lews Therin and the Age of Legends. We are fucking reaching hard fucking core to make a connection to the book. With Rand being the reincarnation of Lews Therin, there was at least a basis for the idea that Egwene could be Latrina Reborn. Who cares? Latrine is nobody. She's nothing. She's a nobody. But even if that notion that we're trying to give her some sort of fucking importance, she's nothing. She's nothing. But even that was the notion that Jordan was considering. It was never something that it wasn't actually embraced later on, since the Traw was dropped after the Striker Shade Gold. Depending on how the Traw was utilized in the way. Right, she was dropped because she was an afterthought. She needed a counterpoint to fucking goddamn. He needed a counterpoint to Lews Therin, so she was it. That's it. There's no reincarnation. I don't know why. We live in this world, right? And I don't know. I'll look at you guys want me to look at the last one quick? Or do you want me to wrap it up? I'll do whatever you guys want. I still got some gas in the tank if you guys want me to go through the last article. But we live in this world, right, where it's all, empowerment to girls and all that shit, and rightfully so. I have a daughter. I want my daughter to be able to do whatever the fuck she wants, right? No OnlyFans bullshit. But I want her to have every opportunity she can, right? Why when you have a character like Egwene who has done everything whether you like her or not, she has done everything without being Ta'Veren in the books, without being Ta'Veren, without being a reincarnated soul like Matt or Perrin, if you want to call Matt and Perrin, well, I guess Matt and Perrin aren't really reincarnated. Both they were, but I mean, there was never a time, but without being a reincarnated soul, without being Ta'Veren, without any of the extra help, things she accomplishes is just because she's Egwene and she's smart and she's crafty and she's learned how to manipulate people on her own. So why are you taking that away from her in the show and making it that she is capable because of the soul that's in her body, not because of the person she is? Like, I would think that this would be like a place for them to be like, oh yeah, Egwene's better than Rand because she's doing it without. Well, I mean, they've already said she's better than Rand in the show. What am I talking about, right? But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, making her Ta'Veren in the show makes her worse. Like, I don't care what your arguments are, they're wrong. Well, they dropped her because she's unimportant, and they don't take in. At least she's not. She. It's not like she's the counter soul to fucking. Like, they're trying to make it sound like she is the counter soul to the dragon. Like, she's the Dragon-S. Right? Like, they're making it sound like, oh, Lewis Theron's the dragon, but she stood up to the dragon, so she's like the fucking counter dragon soul. It's like, no, stop it. It's not, no. Bullshit. There you go. And Gavin, everybody has somebody reborn in the Wheel of Time, but Rand and the Heroes of the Horn are the only ones of any significance. Exactly. Just call her Amarasu. Where was Latra in the clown thing on the bridge? Hmm? Such a speculation is a fireside game for frightened and gullible. RJ. Oh, so yeah. So he deliberately left this argument unanswered. Smart. Very smart, I think, too. Correct. They've undermined the strong points for nearly every character in the name of making them better. Right. All right. Well, everybody that's left, do you want me to go into this last article or should I wrap up? I will do whatever you guys want. There's 21 of you guys still watching. See, but Joshua, that's where I disagree, sir. They're not making the women better. They're making everybody worse. Like they think they're making. Oh, I'm good. If you guys want to keep having this chat going, I mean, there's 21 of you guys here. Yeah, I had 3. So I'll go through it if you guys want. I mean, I got nothing going on. I don't work tomorrow, so if you guys want to hang, I'll keep going if you want. But I'm having a great time with you guys chatting. Currently, 40 people did it. They all left me. Didn't even get a member tonight, man. I didn't even get a member tonight. Oh gosh, I'm fucking out destroyed, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
But yeah, so that like. Well, I mean, they're making certain ones better, and yes, correct, right. So we agree. They think they're making them better, but they're making them much worse, actually. And that's part of the problem. They don't understand that. They have no concept that they're making. They think they're doing all these things to empower these females who are already powerful in their own right, and ruining them. They're turning character arcs for women into flat lines. 100%. 100%. Way more impressive. Much more impressive. Nynaeve especially. Nynaeve, I think, Nynaeve and Moiraine are two characters in the show that have been done completely dirty in the name of just girl power. Like Nynaeve, I don't know what the fuck they've done to Nynaeve. Hey, Josh, I guilted somebody into it. Josh, thanks, buddy. My one member a night goal has been reached. Thank you for Josh is now Dragon Sworn. You have access to your emoji, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. Dude, you fit right in, man. Very, very smart chats. I'll kiss your ass now that you've become a member. No, I'm kidding. You really, really, really have added to the chat tonight. So thank you. It's these streams always go way more fun when you guys all join in, and you always do because you guys are the best. So every once in a while, Josh, I do a member stream where I'll let everybody come on and we'll discuss stuff. So keep an eye out for that. I try to give everybody a heads up when those are going to happen. But thank you for coming, Dragonsworn. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Nick? Is there anyone in the show that hasn't been done dirty? No. Boom. Get those what is happening. Oh yeah. Like whom? If we're being, let's see, is there anybody in the show that hasn't been done dirty? Gaul got to escape. Her and the White Cloaks. Well, maybe. The White Cloaks are looking pretty good. Jeffram. I mean, so there's an argument for Jeffram because Jeffram is good, but they do Perrin dirty by having him murder Jeffram. Oh, Tom is fucked up, man. Tom is destroyed. And I think that the White Cloaks in general might be maybe. I don't like the whole Two Rivers thing with Dane and Perrin is lost on me, but they don't have cloaks. You're right, but they got shoulder fins, baby. All right. So I think the White Cloaks are the closest, and maybe Jeffram might be the best character in the show. I still like the theory that they're gonna make Tom Asmodean, if Asmodean's gonna even how are they gonna play? They're getting it down to 8, and how are they gonna have Asmodean? I mean, the fact that there have been so many articles coming about Asmodean, I'm starting to think that they're actually gonna put Asmodean as one of the 8. That's crazy. And yes, we do miss fucking Tom. Tom is Miss Tom, Miss Loyal. Loyal is like a ghost. He's not really there. He's there, but he's not there, right? It's really sad. It's fucking sad. It's sad. I'm gonna put on some. Let's see here. There we go. We're gonna get some amazing Ryu going. All right, what do we got here? So, Wheel of Time theory explains how Matt's most iconic fight scene finally happens in the show. The third of the trifecta. God, what a like, man. There's so many all-time like career maker characters. Tom being one of them. How man, I'd be so pissed. Matt, we're back to talk. Matt's iconic fight with Galen and Gawain may happen differently in season 3 due to recent developments in the show's storyline. So we're still pretending that this fight's gonna happen. Probably it's gonna fall off the bedpost and hit him in the foot. And he's gonna die. Oh boy, showrunner Jake Judkins hints at big changes, possibly merging multiple storylines to adapt Matt's character arc more effectively. Matt's fucked up storyline is going to be merged to make it more effective. Yet we're still adding Age of Legends scenes. And we're back on track for the books, even though we're merging shit, right guys? This was the one that got me here. Matt's trip, what have I been saying too? Gadfly, with Gadfly back me up on this if he's still here. Matt's trip to Camelin may replace his original Tar Valon story, setting the stage for a new dynamic fight scene with Galad and Gawain. The theory about Wheel of Time Season 3 provides working explanation on how Matt's most iconic fight from the books. So that's a question. Is the Galan and Gawain fight his most iconic fight, you think? Or the Couladin fight, you think? Maybe? Probably? They've already fucked it up because he doesn't have the signet. He's recovered from the dagger, so they can't do it right anyway. So fight for the books can finally happen in Prime Video TV series. Yeah, it does. You're right. It happens off page. You're right. You're right. True. I'm trying to think of what other Matt does. I guess he's basically full on. Yeah, probably is. Not that that's a bad thing. It's a great fucking fight scene. In The Dragon Reborn, the third book, Matt, using only a quarterstaff, enjoyed a memorable showdown, blah, blah, blah. With the Wheel of Time seemingly opting against giving The Dragon Reborn a full season adaptation of famous. There's obviously good cause for concern that certain storylines will not make a show. However, comments from the Wheel of Time showrunner. This is This is from 2002. Why are we referencing? I don't want to. I really don't want to go there. This is from 2002. This is an iconic scene from the books, and we're building to a believable version of it in the show, hopefully. So this is, again, Rafe Judkins shitting on fucking Robert Jordan again, saying that Matt's fight scene was not fucking believable. Right? He does, like, this is a guy that says he's a fan of the books again, right? These are the people that say the Turok fight is not believable. The fight that Matt's fight with Gawain and Galad is not believable. The Golem fight, the original Golem fight was really good with when he first figures out the necklace can hurt him. Yes, this is one of his totally off the fucking bonkers fucking moments. Him saying some bullshit that he doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. It's not believable. Well, that just shows you know fucking nothing, you dumb idiot. Why am I like in any? I look. The Turok fight, Rand almost dies several times. He gets incredibly fucking lucky. And half of so it's like I don't know why everybody like there's this whole thing like where people want like the naysayers of the Turok fight and Rand winning, like make it seem like Rand was dominating that fight. If I remember right, Rafe did say that Rand Turok fight was right. That's why I brought it up. Was unbelievable in the books. He basically said that they fucked up Rand's progression so badly in the show that they wouldn't work. Yeah, yeah, unbelievable. I've read primary source documents relating to one man with a quarterstaff fighting off multiple opponents. Oh yeah, no, it is known. It is known. It is known. Yeah, it's pretty. This is the fight that just puts Matt on the map as a fucking credible threat, right? It's just a complete fucking badass with a quarterstaff. Why Matt may not fight Gawain and Galad in Tar Valon? Well, the fact that there's only one brother Cass would probably be part of it. None of them may even go to Tar Valon in season 3. I beg to differ. I don't think anybody's going to Caemlyn in season 3. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yep. Ruined. Beyond repair at this point. Beyond repair. Recent developments with Matt create a new route for the show to take with the character. You're gonna like this. One that may block the fight of Galan and Gawain from happening under the same conditions in the books. In the source material, Matt fought with the pair of practice, blah, blah, blah. If Matt doesn't go back to Tar Valon, the show will be forced to make considerable changes to the fight. Well, has that stopped them before? Oh, yeah, Nynaeve fighting the... Yeah, absolutely, because Aes Sedai love swordplay. They love it. What happened in the Wheel of Time Season 2 ending says quite a lot about whether Matt's trip to Tar Valon in the Dragon War was even necessary anymore. In the books, Matt had to go to the White Tower because Moraine's attempt to heal him in the other world, blah, 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 blah. Yes, yes, yes. Matt's fight with Galad and Gawain could be combined with his other Dragon Reborn story, but I thought we weren't telling the Dragon Reborn. I thought we were telling the Shadow Rising. So can you guys guess? Because this was one of my theories. Can you guys guess what what the author of this article is getting at? What two storylines are they going to combine? Well, yeah, that's why they burnt down the Few Rivers. Remember, and they had to build it from the ground up. That wasn't a waste of money or anything, was it? Oh boy. So what they're talking about here is combining. So they're going to send Matt. Elaine is going to send Matt. Oops. So what they're saying is Elaine is still going to send Matt to Caemlyn with a note. Matt ends up in Tyr via Caemlyn, where he drops off a note for Elaine to Morgase. No, I doubt we're doing Ravine. Maybe. Who fucking knows? It's not even good. Rather than use this particular storyline, the Dragon Reborn will to facilitate a big fight with Gallagher. The show instead leaned in a different arc from the same book. After leaving Tarval, Matt met up with Tom and traveled to Camelot to deliver a message from Elaine Tracan to Morghese. Theoretically, this could be very well happen in the Wheel of Time season 3, considering season 2 did end with Matt and Elaine in the same place. If the show takes this course, Matt's trip to Camelot could get the lion's share of this season 3 story. So, obviously, Screen Rant has not been paying attention. Yes, very dumb. Very dumb. But obviously, whoever wrote this is not paying attention to the news, but Matt has been heavily filmed on the Tanchico set with Elaine and Nynaeve. So the lion's share of Matt's scenes are going to be Matt holding Elaine's purse with Min, apparently. I don't know where Min's coming into all this, but apparently Min is in Tarvalin right now too. I don't. Tell me how that happened. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I guess. So, I've said it before. Tanchico and Altar will be merged, so Matt will be heading to Tanchico, the capital of Ebu Dar, with the girls in the show. Probably correct, because that also gives a great chance to demoralize Matt even more by becoming Tylan's toy and all that shit, right? But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see if they've just. We'll just see if teleportation is a thing, or what if they just. I'm going to be curious if they just start using the ways openly. Sending Matt to Camelot would give the series an easy way to streamline things when it comes to Galad and Gawain. Since they are part of the royal family, it would make perfect sense for the two to be in Camelot when Matt arrives. If so, they could be used as obstacles in the show's adaptation of the entrance to the palace. In the books, Matt had to sneak inside to see the queen. Since he wasn't allowed to enter by the guards in the show, this could be that puts him against Galad and Gawain instead of being the result of a bet. Galad and Gawain team up against Matt could be proved by a perceived threat to the queen. Well, also, since Matt doesn't have a quarterstaff, he has a fucking fire dagger on top of a bedpost. Yeah, I think it's a perceived threat. See, this is what this fight is not going to happen. It's just not. And if it happens, it's going to happen in some bastardized version. There's no way for Matt. There's no way for it to happen. So he's going to cut himself to fight the way he needs to fight. He needs to use both ends of that quarterstaff to fight off two capable swordsmen. There's no reason for guards to attack him. There's no reason for Matt to even go to Camelot. There's no purpose for it. Why of all people would Elaine go, "Hey Matt, can you go deliver a message to my mom?" And he goes, "Who the fuck are you?" Right? Why would he be delivering a message for Elaine? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Other than we need to get a message to Morghese, and we need to get Morghese in the show, and Matt goes to Camelot at one point. So let's just do the same thing. Let's just get him to Camelot, whether it makes sense or not. Who cares? It's gonna be a mess. Why Matt going to Camelot is more likely than his book 4 story. Because we're getting back on track, guys. Yeah, probably, James. You're probably right. Why Matt? Though the show is adapting the 4th book, that's yet to be seen. It may not use Matt's Shadow Rising story. Yeah, we're getting Getting back on track, guys. Remember, admitting the Wheel of Time has other options available when it comes to Matt's season 3 journey. Another worthy mentioning of his adventure is he's not going to the waste. He's not going to the waste. Since this was the subject of his arc in Shadow Rising, it would be the most obvious choice for Matt's next story. He's not going to the waste. Were it not for the fact that the biggest contribution to the plot already happened. Where the always led Matt to the Aelfin and the Eelfin, who unlocked his memories. The TV character on the other hand already gained the memories of his past lives thanks to drinking Ishmael's tea and blowing the horn. I don't understand. Why? Like, I still don't understand that whole plot line. Like, so. Ishmael had. Okay, so. Ishmael wanted Min to get Matt to Carhian so Lanfear or Fade could teleport Matt from Carhian to Falme so he could give him tea so he could remember his past lives because Ishmael thinks he's a bad guy. Like, because that whole thing is one of those, he was in my hands when he was born. Why do you believe that? You have no influence over him. Like, because he's a piece of shit. Then how did she fast travel to Falme? And then to Carhian and back and forth again? They just forgot she had fast travel. The decision to have Matt acquire this knowledge in a different way and before leaving Falme raises a lot of questions about the series has planned for him. No shit. What it implies is that Matt's story no longer is important to the showrunners and they are going to kill him as soon as possible because they have no idea what to do with him and they hate him as a character and they want to get as many of the boys out of the picture so they can write more about Egwene and Nynaeve and Elaine because those are the characters that they really enjoy. And they also want to write more about Kate Fleetwood and Moraine and Suan and Elida because they love them the most. So killing Matt would be that's not. Sorry about that. So what it implies is that Matt's story no longer needs him to go with Rand to the Aya Waste. In the light of that, there's a strong possibility that the show's intention was to free up Matt for an adventure just set in Caemlyn. False. Somebody has not been reading their news. Somebody's not been reading their news. That's in Tanchico with the girls. Unless the girls, unless the Caemlyn set is in the same place as the Tanchico set, and all the girls are in both places with Matt, like that makes no sense either. How the Wheel of Time has already set up Matt's win over. These are the greatest parts of these articles. How they've set it up. It's literally gonna be like fucking Matt has, twirled his staff around on a bridge. It's already likely that Matt beats Galad and Gawain. Why? Although Gawain and Galad haven't had their live-action debuts, there's already evidence that Matt, like his book counterpart, will win highly anticipated fight. Part of what makes Matt's victory over the two such a special moment is how surprising and impressive it was for the character to overcome unfavorable odds. Adding to the unfairness of it all is being a 2-on-1 match. Matt was sick and lacking the same training experience as Galad and Gawain in fighting. They had to be clear advantages in the book. See, that's wrong, and Hammer knew that. Right? The whole point was the fucking Blade Master, fucking trainer of warders, knew that Matt had the advantage, and he had a lot of training. True, yes. It was just before he left the Two Rivers. His da was an accomplished bow staff fighter. Yeah, they both. Yeah, completely contradicts. Yes, this article completely contradicts itself from one section to the next. Absolutely. Moraine and Lanford aren't going to go missing through the doorway. There's no way the star will disappear. No, neither of them. No, they love the actresses too much. They're not going anywhere. There's no way they're going anywhere. Yes, sir. This guy was able to beat Tam from time to time. Absolutely. That's a Blade Master. The whole point of the fight and the reason Hammer let it happen was because he knew Matt was going to whoop their asses. And it was a lesson for the boat for Galad and Gawain. That was the whole point of it. He knew he knew the way it was going to go. And it was a good lesson for Gawain and Galad. But, screen rant. They had to be clear advantages in the book. They had the clear advantage in the book, but the blowing of the Horn of Alir proves that the TV version of Matt won't be such a long shot to win. First of all, why? Second of all, why is that a good thing? What does blowing the Horn of Alir have to do with your skill with a bow staff, with a quarterstaff? Oh, Matt's dad is cool. They fucking destroyed his parents. Utterly destroyed his parents. The way in which Matt fought alongside the heroes of the Horn of the Wheel of Time Season 2 finale demonstrate the character's remarkable talent for fighting. We went over that, remember? It was not remarkable. His use of the makeshift spear during the Battle of Falme makes Matt beating Galad and Gawain feel like a realistic scenario. Oh, here we go. Which fits in with Judkins' interest in building towards a believable take on the fight with Galad and Gawain. Whereas the book character wasn't a known expert within this area, it is now clear the two-handed stick fighting is what the TV version of Matt does best. While this could detract from the surprise factor of the book, this change will help justify Matt beating him. No, it won't. It's fully explained right after he whoops their asses. Matt is a hero of the Horn in the show. That comes with a high weapon skill. So book, you get all the information you need by Matt explaining that he's trained with his dad. His father is really good with the quarterstaff. He almost beats Tam, who is a blade master, which shows you the level his father's at. He says that his father has trained him how to use it, and he is trained with it. That alone is enough information to show you how skilled Matt is with the quarterstaff. Whereas the show, Matt, his dad is a piece of shit, so his dad didn't show him anything. We don't see Matt using a weapon at all ever. Maybe a fucking dagger through the first whole season. Then through the second whole season, we still don't see him use any weapons. And then he gets a bedpost, puts a dagger on it, and he just blows a horn. And blowing the horn gives him quarterstaff skills. Yeah, which is better? Which is more believable? Like, hello? Like, hello? Like, am I the only one? Like, what the hell? I don't understand.
Oh, that's terrible.
Right? I mean, you've actually done a great job of making the show version more unbelievable than the book version, because the book version there's a whole bunch of reasons why Matt does it, including training from a very young age to use the weapon. But he blew the horn in the books before the fight as well. How is that different this time? Are they suggesting that the horn imbues skill and knowledge? Yes, that's exactly what they're saying. Not only was Matt a master with the staff, but he was training in the use of Two Rivers bows. A bow with a draw through that would be too strong for proper use. He was just insanely strong. That too. All of them. All of the above. This whole believable thing, I'm so tired of people that don't know how to do fucking choreography for fight scenes and don't know fucking their head from their ass about fights, calling stuff believable. It's such a bunch of bullshit. Well, that's all I got, folks. Let me check the one thing real quick before we take off. Yep, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. So, well, thank you guys. Yeah, a bunch of psychos running the show. It's sad. It's so sad what it could have been. And then we still, these articles keep popping up. The excuse train. That's what freaking, basically what Jordan Con was. It was the excuse train. Let's make a bunch of excuses. Let's make as many excuses as possible for this show being garbage. It's just getting worse. And like how they can say these things and then tell us, see you later, Jacob. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. How they can say these things and say stuff like we're going to get closer to the book story, and then all of this shit we just talked about today. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's crazy. Like the fact that they're just lying, lie after lie after lie after lie at this point, and I don't even think I don't even know that they even know that they're lying. They're just saying what's in their fucking brain. It's just like, oh fuck, did I contradict myself? Who cares? Training in the show will be too much screen time. They have to cram too much of the book into a few episodes to show Rand learning the sword and the void and mess staff. Blah 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 blah. That's their excuse, but there's plenty of time to do it. They just waste time doing bullshit. And I know you know that. Funny how it needs to be believable for Matt, yet a 85-pound soaking wet Avienda is believable in her kicking a guy in armor so hard he flies backwards. Yeah, how you can make a statement about a believable fight and then have that Avienda fight is just beyond me. It's just you're so full of shit. It's coming out your eyes. So, yeah. So, yeah, I know it's sarcasm is hard in text. I got you. I felt the sarcasm in the words. Thank you. Well, thank you guys all for being here. Josh, thanks again for hanging out and becoming a member. Appreciate you, man, very much for doing that. Appreciate all of my members. Gadfly, thank you for being a wingman tonight with all the info. Make sure. Hey, if you use Twitter, X, or whatever, go make sure you're following Narg over there, the Daily Trolloc. He drops a lot of great info on the Wheel of Time. Tries to be impartial the best he can, but it was good to see him here too. I wasn't sure. I didn't know he actually watched this channel. So thank you if you're still here. Appreciate you very, very much. Appreciate you all. I don't know. I may or may not. We'll see what happens. I may or may not do something tomorrow. revisit of the Sanderson episode 8 viewing is still going to happen. I just need to figure out the best time to do it. But so that's going to still happen. That's going to be some fun going through that again, because I still say it's probably one of the best videos ever put on YouTube. It's one of my favorites. So, but yeah, so we'll be taking a look at that sometime. And don't forget Fight Autopsy on Wednesdays for sure. And yeah, so thanks again, Josh, and thank you all in chat for being awesome as always. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. If you're here the whole time, if you're only here for a little bit, I appreciate you. And until the next stream, make sure you hit that like button on the way out for me, guys. Maybe leave a comment if you want. It's all good if you don't. But we're going to go out on some, let's see here. We'll go out on TLM. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.
This stream is brought to you by... Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us, and
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love too.